Hey, what's up? Hope you're doing alright. I'm doing alright myself. I'm sorry that I'm so late. I'm gonna be honest, I got distracted by anime, but I'm here now, so that's what's important. And yeah. Anyway, I say we just jump right in. I forgot to open the game though, so give me a second. Oh, of course you have to update the launcher now. Ugh. What the hell are you even updating? Oh, crap, that's right. Hang on a second. There we go. Dismiss. Launch the game. It's taking a sweet time loading. Give it a second. There we go. It has loaded. Awesome game design right here. Or right there. I'll be the judge of that. Alright. Well, it's raining. Interesting. Hang on a second. Wow, that did not help. Okay, hang on. I gotta take these off for a quick sec. Oh my god. My new headphones are kind of heavy, so it's kind of a chore on my neck. Oh, man, taking those off is nice. And now I can't hear anything. That's good. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Ooh. Sometimes it's just good to disconnect, you know? Okay. All right. Let's go. Hey, Tobeans, what's up? Hope you're doing all right. Oh, hey, Tobeans, I actually have a question for you because I remembered it recently. Whatever happened to that little animation that you were trying to make? I don't know, I just haven't felt like working on it recently. Oh, that's fine. I was just curious, you know? Because you haven't made mention of it. I was just kind of wondering. Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry that I'm so late. I'm gonna be honest, I got distracted by anime, so that's why I'm here so late. Continue doing it during summer break? Fair enough. I wish I had a summer break. Man. Tobeans, do me a favor, never get a job. Like, a proper, real job. They suck. Oh, man. When I think about all the time that's wasted just me being at my job that I hate, it honestly makes me a little depressed. I definitely live by the r/anti-work subreddit lifestyle. Like, I absolutely despise physical work. And you know, sometimes I actually do worry that, like, I'm bothering you guys whenever I do complain about work. I don't. That's good. Oh, man. Why is it, out of all of the independent positions, but independent careers that I decided to try and pursue, it had to be one of the most competitive and, like, hard to actually achieve like careers. Like, I just had to go into streaming, something that is incredibly competitive. I mean, I've come this far, but still. might have never made some of my best never made some of my best friends from Discord if you weren't a streamer. I at first got it for your server. I at first got it for your server. Let me see if I can translate this. I may have never been able to make some of my best friends on Discord if it weren't for me streaming. And you got them first. Well, you met them first on my Discord server, and that's fair. Like, don't get me wrong. I am determined to become, you know, if nothing else, a self-sufficient streamer. But like, be on your server. Ah, fair. You know, I find it hilarious that you have become one of my biggest fans, and you came in from a random raid that someone tried to trigger for me. Because let's not forget that you came in on a raid because someone decided to go hunting for streamers that were about to end their streams and try and get them to raid me. I just find that kind of funny, you know? And now I not only have your older sister, but your younger sister is a fan too. I mean, for crying out loud. Phoenix gave me spent almost $300 on me. What's up, Blue? How you doing? So, how are you enjoying your new binder? Okay, so full disclosure, as you both may know, I am a cis white guy. So as a result, whenever I hear the word binder, I just think of a binder that you use to like store papers. I don't think of like a piece of clothing to hide, you know, the chest area. I just find it so funny. I don't know why you have energy. That's fine. Sorry, I was reading, but no, it's fine, Blue, that you have energy. Honestly, you have more energy. Spread it around. I'd love to have some of that energy. Like, I may be a chill streamer, but that doesn't mean that I don't like having fun. Although I gotta say, and this is purely just a personal thing, I'm not a big fan of the word cis. Just because it sounds like it's something wrong, like something gross. I don't know why. It just, to me, I don't like it. I mean, I understand that it's basically just a shorthand for, like, people who are, like, who stick with their own, gender. But, like, the word itself I don't like. Or Chop of Doom! It was so powerful that it died just by looking at it. It's amazing. Alright. Yeah, not many people do. Cisgender, yeah, I get that. There should be a better word for it. The most powerful pork chop. Yep. I love having people in my chat who talk. One of the best things about streaming, when people talk. Speaking of sis, it made me think of something that I did the other day. Subs, I gotta finish a thing from my friend real quick, but I'll take 5 minutes. I'll be right back, I promise. Fair enough. If you want, I can hold off on telling the story then. Okay, really quick, I'll tell this story. So, I was at work, obviously, the other day, and so I was, it was break time, and I think it was lunch, actually, and I was in the break room, you know, taking off like my safety glasses and all that, grabbing something to drink, and jokingly, I told to one of my female coworkers, like, she just walked in and was like, "What are you doing here? You can't be in here. This is a boys only break room." And, you know, we were just trying to be funny, you know, just kind of a little ribbing. And then one of my male coworkers looks to me and says, "Well, what the fuck are you doing in here?" I'm like, "What?" It's like, "Well, look at yourself." And I legit responded like this. It's like, just because I'm more woman than you doesn't mean that I can't be a man. And honestly, I love that. I love that I responded that way. Okay, I can tell you're being a little hyperbolic, but still, I appreciate the enthusiasm. What the? $9K, okay, I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Let me just finish this thing real quick. That's the second best thing I've ever heard. Okay, Tobeans, what was the first best thing you ever heard? The music? What? Music is the first best thing I've ever heard. Okay, fair. I thought we were like trying to be specific or something. No, you were just being general. Okay. Music is just great. Yeah, it is. It's pretty good. Ah, well, there you have it. We have a canal. It evolves so much. Yeah. No, I honestly find it hilarious how people kind of underreacted to my declaration that I knew the song Gay or European by heart. Like, I was thinking more of like an overreaction from you guys, but no, you guys surprised me. It was kind of funny. I was like, oh yeah, that's a great song. And it's like, oh, I was expecting more, but okay. Well, I've heard it so much that I'm surprised I don't. Fair enough, I guess. Okay, now I have to figure out how deep this is. Let's use this as a reference point. So this is 50. So I have to take this down 6. All right, that's not too hard. So it has to be, you know, the drawing I made of my persona in the strawberry dress, right? Yeah, I saw it. I thought it was cute. Ah, the burger I just ate is coming back with a vengeance. Ah. Vengeance burger. Delicious. I went to my grandparents' house and showed them to my grandma, and she said she liked the Joker. I mean, honestly, I like Jokers too. I think they're a cute design. I actually had a really old character that I don't use anymore, that one of her main defining features was she had a choker with a little heart pendants hanging off of it. But no, I get it. It's supposed to be a collar. God, I don't even remember what the character's name was, now I think about it. Thank goodness I didn't make it detailed enough. Fair enough. I mean, to be fair, when you look at like Nyanko, do you think that the collar around her neck is actually a collar or just a choker with a bell? Because it's pretty obvious what it looks like. I should send my SMP lore OC drawing one sec. Oh boy, here we go. Now we're in for it. It doesn't mean anything. I'm just trying to be a little fun. I wish I was better at art. And I can probably make a character sheet. No, I'm not. Have you seen my winter outfit? Well, my Christmas outfit? That thing was a little under par, to be you know, fair about it. It's not as good as it could have been. If I had actually spent a little more time on it, I could have made it really look nice. And you Jack Skellington? Interesting. That's not exactly the look I was going for. But why did I go this way? I don't need to go to the manor or anything like that. I'm dumb. Honestly, if someone has the potential, then they're good at art. You have a fair point. I still say that you're better than me, Tobeans. But some of the art you've made, especially if the like the designs you've done of me, honestly, I'd say you're better than me. What the fuck? Fighting for my life to find the image. You got this. You know, I like the new headphones, I really do. One gripe I have with them, though, is that they're a little tight and they're a little heavy. So not only does it squeeze my head, but it also weighs it down, which is kind of a pain on my neck. Okay, but someone who is amazing at art is one of my online friends, Skylar. Her art is amazing. Well, I hope I get to see her art sometime. Make sure to credit the artist. That's one of the rules in the art gallery, is that if it's not your art, credit it. even if they're not present in the server. It's clamping down on my my earlobe, so it's not exactly pleasant. Can I DM you the pin of the drawing? Okay. Hey Blue, I have a question for you. Do you still have that drawing AI app? I just thought of a combination that I wanted to see really quick. If you don't mind. Death Fog. I know it's a combination of two words. No. Oh. Hang on. What is this? Tommy Hill. Who is this Tommy Hill fellow? I'm a Sam, I'm a Kusa, I'm a Sam, I'm a Sam, I'm a Kusa. I'm a Sam, I'm a Sam, I'm a Kusa. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I like it. Oh, that looks cool. No, that's awesome looking. That is so cool. I really like that. That is so awesome. Yeah, whatever. Should I do? No, I shouldn't. I was thinking, should I do another art stream someday? And I thought about it, and I realized, nah, I haven't really been drawing all that much. Oh, wouldn't exactly look good. No, you're good. Oh yeah, Blue, you weren't here for the first one. Yeah, I did an art stream a little while back. That was the day that Tobine's older sister, Phoenix, spent $300 on me. Wow. Gotta say, your friend Skylar has a real talent for art, especially shading. A few more years and she'll definitely have a career in it. Don't forget, Tobeans, you also have the potential. You just have to keep at it. You know, the reason why I don't feel like I'm good at art is because I don't do it, like, I don't practice it all that much. Mainly because I don't really have the time, and two, because I'm always preoccupied with other things. Don't get me wrong, I love drawing, but... you know, maybe I should post some of my own drawings in the art gallery. Just to show off my old art skills. You really think I should? I don't know. Maybe a huge pain in the ass to do it. But what can it hurt? Give me 1 second. Upload file. Let's see. Let's go here. Good at art. Yeah, fair enough. Here we go. Fair enough. Let's see. Well, if we're gonna post anything, it has to be my icon. Keep in mind that I made this like 2 years ago. My skills have not improved or stagnated much. They've actually decreased because of my lack of drawing practice. Oh yeah. I should probably post also the I mean I posted this before, but the freehand trace that I did. Give me 1 second. I have to use my phone for this because it's only saved on my phone. Banana lore, banana lore. Oop, not what I wanted. Oh, it jumpos that stuff. That's ooh. Where is it? I have to get through all this stuff first. Why do I have so much of it? Okay, so this one, this one. There we go. All right. Wait, which side is front? Not that one. There it is. Yeah, especially proud of that bottom one. Probably my best tracing I ever did. You know, funny story actually, for that bottom one. What happened was I was watching an anime and I suddenly had the overwhelming urge to draw something. And so I just paused the show, grabbed a pen and paper, and just started drawing the scene. And as a result, I got that. All right. Only one viewer. I guess everyone left. Oh, but I think I traumatized Beans. What did you do? You know what? I don't need to know. I'm talking in VC1 and I told them what I wrote for my friend. Yeah, I get to know. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Go Beans is a big kid. They can handle it. Okay, so that's... How low does this have to be? I forget. $50. Got it. And right now I'm at 52. You know, I'm not even going to touch the VC. So you two just do whatever it is you two do. Hey, Blur. Hey, Blur. How are you doing, Blur? This deserves me to read it, shouldn't it? Hey, he shouts, tugging me closer towards him. Tom's my best friend. Ted, back off. No, he's mine, Ted exclaims, tugging me back. I laugh loudly, being pulled in two different directions. Dang, I guess you could say you're in quite a sandwich right now. Wait. Charlie says, making me laugh harder, my stomach hurting. Oh no, there's more. Should I read more? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Tokens? I should read more? More of this? Alright, dubbing, stop. Don't want to upset the poor person. It's okay, Beans. I'm not mad. Green. Okay. You know, after reading all of this, Blue, if I could make just one critical comment. It's just, since I don't know the full story, I can only take these glimpses, but I have a sneaking suspicion that you put in a little too much preoccupation in, like, you put too much priority into the physical descriptions of things. like that last line, you were putting in a lot of information that honestly isn't all that important. Like I said, I don't know the full context of the story, but that's how fan fiction is. Well, still, it's just, as someone who knows the struggles of writing, you really got to be careful on what it is that you do and don't talk about. Because if you put in the wrong thing at the wrong time, it can actually take the reader out. But then again, what do I don't know? I don't actually write, I just come up with stories. I don't actually write them. So, you know, like I said, what do I know? Well, I want to make sure that the people who watch me improve themselves and live their best life. If that means that I have to give them writing advice, then so be it. All right, Stubbings, you be right back. Oh no, you're here. I'm currently at the V-Big blog for a story I'm writing called Happy Ever Afters. Or real, I might change the title, but that's it for now. To be fair, what's it about? Is that a girl Willow who had a bad thing happen to her, so she moves to Spain and is all alone for a year with when two people, Ash and EJ, show up and completely change her life? Alright. Pretty good standard stuff so far. I'm stuck on the first day, but hopefully I'll get the motivation to continue. No, you're good. Don't worry, Blue. I understood what you were saying. All right. Oh, Beans will never be able to look at me the same way after this. It's fine, don't worry. You know, it makes me, I don't know why, but talking about your writing really wants me to talk about some of the stories that I've come up with over the past year. Yeah, over the past few years. Because I've actually come up with a few of them. If you're ever curious on some of the stories that I want to, like some of the shows or games or stuff like that I want to make, just ask me and I'm more than happy to share. So, let's see. What's a good one to start on? Well, for starters, I should probably tell you what my writing themes are. Because that's probably going to give you a better indication on what my story is focused on. So, you've returned. Welcome back. So yeah, when it comes to me, I have a very big thing about jack of all trades characters and specificity on colors. That's kind of where I got my name, ColoredJack, because it's a combination of those two preferred traits. But anyway, well, you two are kids, so I should be, you know, reasonable on the level of seeing the inappropriateness of the content that I wish to make. I'm fine with anything, mate. I don't know. Some of the stuff that I've come up with can be a little weird and a little, I wouldn't say adult, but definitely mature. Yeah, I'm weird and write mature stuff too. Don't worry about it. Blue sent me, so yeah, fair enough. Okay. All right. So I guess I should start at the beginning. One of the first few stories that I ever came up with was a story called Madam Scarlet. So let me explain what Madame Scarlet's is. It's very much a mature comedy. So what it is that the premise is this. Sometime in the future, I haven't specified when because I don't even know myself, the government legalizes the use of brothels in the US. However, the decree states that in order to facilitate a brothel, you also have to have it as attached to another business, regardless of what it may be, a retail store, a restaurant, what have you. Madame Scarlet's is also a restaurant, a high-end restaurant. Now, the restaurant itself, what's a brothel? Sorry, I don't know what I heard. A brothel? A brothel is basically, well, it's a facility that sells sex, to be blunt about it. It's basically a house that houses whores. Anyway, so there are right now there are about 8 girls in this brothel who work as working girls. It's very much an ensemble cast, but realistically the main character would probably be Madame Scarlet, the one who owns the business and is in charge, and Jacob, who is the basically the mechanic, plumber, repairman, maintenance man of the entire facility. He does basically everything. He's the one who cleans, he's the one who repairs, all of it. He is the jack of all trades character that I mentioned. There's definitely a lot of like sex jokes and alike in this story, and given the fact that the girls, literally their biggest shtick is the fact that they are quite literally fawning over Jacob, who is in fact a married man, which I thought would be an extra layer of comedy. But I mean, like, you know, this stuff you would think about in a brothel, like Jacob going into one of the girls' rooms after she services a customer and be like, and I just got done cleaning this place. And, you know, stuff like that. You know, it's not perfect, obviously, because I haven't exactly 100% fleshed it out, but I really like the premise of it. Of, like, this guy just living day by day, working by himself to maintain and basically keep this business afloat, because for some reason no other person is capable of actually doing the work. Either they don't feel comfortable working in a facility that, you know, deals in sex, or they can't keep their hands off of the girls and stuff like that, so they have to be let go and stuff like that. Oh, it's not a story. I want to turn that into a cartoon. What's funny is that I got it off of a adult comic that I found a little while back. Maybe a little too far back, but still, I got the inspiration from that. And it's weird because I get my inspiration from the weirdest places. Actually, once you figure out how like a TV or a movie script is actually like written out, it's actually not that hard. I'm not going to go into it because it would take fucking forever, but I already have basically the first episode all scripted out in my head hole thing. But yeah, so oh, hello. How are you today? My eyes adjust. Huh. Wait, what day is it? It is Saturday, my dudes. Day number. Oh, it's the 16th. Oh yeah, no, like I was going to say, the reason I made that, I stuck with that script and wanted to make it into basically a cartoon is because I wanted to basically make a precedent stating that, the content that I want to make isn't always going to be, you know, safe for kids. You know what I mean? Let's see, what's another interesting one? I've come up with a couple of isekai based ideas. Let's see. I've done my own spin on Cinderella, which I always found interesting. I've also done a few on organized crime, which is very interesting. It really says something about my character, doesn't it? But yeah, honestly, like if you have any like curiosities, don't hesitate to like ask me like, oh, what about this one? Or what about that one? Or do you have something in this genre and stuff like that, you know? I've got a lot. Fucking ears. Do I have any fantasy or mystery? I have a few in fantasy. Quite a few, actually. In fact, how many do I have in fantasy? I have a lot in fantasy. I mean, I always love the fantasy genre, so of course I'm going to have a lot in fantasy. I don't know what make your headphone situation better. Listen to... No, my problem is that my headphones are like squishing my ears. And it's starting to hurt my ears a lot. I don't know if I'm allowed to listen to that song, you know? Honestly, this is what it's like when you get new headphones all the time. They just never sit right at first. You just gotta, you know, take a couple of breaks, take them off, let your body adjust, get used to it. Nothing too crazy. The guy that abandoned his stuff. No, he didn't. He's just invisible. Let's see. No, I just find it funny because like whenever I'm at work, I love discussing or like I guess rewriting my the stories I come up with, like trying to get them to the way I like them. But right now, as I stream and talk about them, I am clamming up. I can't help but find that funny. Let's see. So you asked for anything in fantasy or mystery. Well, I have a few in fantasy. Let me think. Okay, question, Blue. How hard is the fantasy? Is it just like takes place in medieval times, or, you know, mysticism and magic? Any fantasy work? All right, then let's do hard fantasy first. Whatever you do, I'll take. Let's do hard fantasy first. So with hard fantasy, that means that there's no like magic or anything like that. It's just taking place in medieval time. If that's the case, then the story I would probably talk about would be my take on the Cinderella story called Cinder and Soot. Let's see. So, we all know about the, original story of Cinderella. To me, sorry, I was laughing at something. Kind of was. I was trying to say, oh yeah, we're gonna talk about my take on Cinderella. So let's see. When it comes to my take on Cinderella, let's dive in quick first to the general knowledge of what Cinderella is. So, Cinderella is a story about, a girl who is oppressed by her evil stepmother and two ugly stepsisters, and she goes to a ball, she falls in love with the prince, yada yada yada. Happy ending, stepsisters lose their eyes from birds. It's general fairy tale stuff. My take on it is a little bit more lighthearted. I wanted to create something that was a bit more, more lighthearted, but also had a bit of that, like, royal or noble society, higher status society thing. A lot of people like to eat up. So my premise is this: Cinder and Soot is a story about Ella. You know who Ella is. It's Ella. And so it basically starts pretty much the same way. The story goes that, she has a father who absolutely adores her. Her mother dies, so her father remarries and ends up marrying her then stepmother, who in the original story treats her horribly after the father dies. But I wanted to do something different for this. So I have it where the stepmother and the stepsisters are actually, nice and kind to Ella. But after Ella's, father dies, the stepmother, takes on the ownership of the trading merchant association that the father has, which is part of the original story. However, because she is a woman, she is heavily scrutinized, and a lot of people within the company and a lot of noblemen just scrutinize against her because she's a woman, she doesn't know what she's talking about, she's just a hormonal sack of meat that's supposed to give birth to children, basically. Kind of my words, but that's because I'm trying to make them seem despicable. Sounds like all adults to me. Yeah, fair enough. But anyway, so as a result, in order to keep up appearances and, make it so that, her kids can live their best lives without being thrown on the streets, she has to make sacrifices budget-wise and socially-wise in order to keep ends meet. One of those sacrifices is that she gets rid of all of the help within the house. All the maids, all of the cooks, all of that. Like, she gets rid of all of them. Furthermore, she has to disown, basically, Ella, so that she cannot be taken in, as basically a puppet owner to some nefarious owner, like nefarious worker who wants to take the company for himself. So she disowns her, but she obviously very much still loves Ella, as, you know, she loves her like her own daughters. So she is like, she's second guessing herself. She's worried that what she's doing is wrong, what she's doing is cruel. And, you know, in typical Disney princess fashion, Ella is like very gracious and very understanding. She understands what the situation is. She accepts her fate and is like, no, I get it. I'm fine with this. This is nothing. And basically speaking, they come to an agreement. Ella will become a live-in worker for the household. She'll be treated like any ordinary servant in the house. And in public, she is constantly being reprimanded, being ridiculed, and yelled at by her stepmother and stepsisters. But in reality, they do love her very much, and this is only a public thing, just to make it so that they aren't seen as, you know, being friendly with the help and all that. Honestly, like this, like what I'm explaining, it all happens like the first or second episode. Like this all happens very quickly. Like I really wanted to put in some establishments in first. I hope I'm not boring you with my describing of these stories. Like, I'm trying to do this and also describe them, so I might be not doing them very justice. That's fine, I'm enjoying it. Okay, good, good. Anyway, back to the story at hand. I'm kind of multitasking. Don't worry about it. All right. But anyway, like I said, back to the story at hand. So, years pass, and not only does Ella, you know, live as the live-in housekeeper, but she actually thrives in it. She's become incredibly good at cleaning, at cooking, all that. And behind closed doors, obviously, her mother and her sisters treat her with the same kind of love and respect that they give each other. So it's not a cruel household. The only time that they are cruel is when people are over, and that's only because they have to. It's what's expected of them as, you know, higher class people. They hate it, and every single time they do it, they immediately, like, as soon as everyone's gone, they immediately start, like, apologizing and, like, saying, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't want to do that, but those people were here, and, you know, Ella is just like, no, I get it. It can't be helped, and this is just the kind of world we live in. You know? Very stoic, Disney princess-esque, you know, attitude. Later down the line, obviously, we had to get to the ball scene and the prince. Now, here's the thing about the those two elements. So, we actually meet the prince before the ball scene, like way before the ball scene. He's actually passing through Castle Town, which is where Ella lives. The town where the king's castle stands on top. You know, he's like in disguise, just wandering about, and he actually catches Ella out shopping for like ingredients for like dinner for the night and stuff like that. and he's immediately taken by her. He's like incredibly smitten with her. He almost does a whole like cartoon. You know how like in some cartoons, like if a guy is like really into a girl, he'll like his eyes will pop out, his jaw will hit the floor, stuff like that. Well, it's kind of like that level of infatuation. But yeah. The funny thing though, and I find this funny, is the fact that he basically immediately runs to her and tries to spoon her, and she is just not having it. She is not okay with it. So yeah, if you want to know who the antagonist of this story is, it's actually the prince, because he's kind of a dick. Because the reason, this is what I came up with as his reasoning for why he's making he's doing this whole marriage ball thing, is because, and keep in mind, I'm just writing this guy because he's the antagonist. I don't actually believe these words, but he basically says, well, of course I'm gonna throw a ball. Every girl in the kingdom's gonna want to come, because girls are just hormonal little idiots who love to dress up and look all fancy and cute for the handsome men like me. Yeah, I wanted to give him very much like Gaston kind of vibes, you know? Topic of love? Like writing love or love? Right, like Ribbit. All right, Tubbings. As in, I have a platonic crush on my friend, and we're talking about how their ex wants to get back together, and I don't know if I should tell them now or not. All right. That one's tricky. So you have a bit of a crush on your friend, and you'd want to be together with them, but they've been talking about getting back together with their ex. Well, if we take this in a logical route, I would say the best thing you can do is this. His ex is a bish, by the way. Wait, Blues or this Friends? Okay. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then okay, here is what I recommend. What you do is this. What you can do is you can talk to your friend. I would actually recommend doing this over text because it'll allow them to absorb it much more fluently and actually give a proper response in their time. You talk to them and say, hey, I understand that you've been talking about maybe getting back with your ex, but I don't think that's a good idea because of what she did in the past. Also, and this may seem a little... And they broke up and she's saying she still likes him. Yeah. I would definitely tell this friend, it's like, yeah, don't go for this girl. But you should also be like, so the truth is, I've always kind of had a crush on you. But I was trying to be respectful, you know, through this whole situation. I mean, I wasn't done trying to get my explanation, but, you know, you're welcome. Basically speaking, just through text, give them, like, why you shouldn't go out with this girl because it's a problem, and then you should try and gently tell them, it's like, I've kind of had a thing for you for a while, and I just wanted to let you know that, and if you do or don't feel the same way, I just want to hear you say that. Allows them to, like, respond on their own time. It allows them to absorb what you said if you do it all through text. Yeah, a lot of people will say, oh, you should confess to your crush or your love, you know, in person because it's a lot more intimate. But by doing it over text, they don't feel pressured to respond right away, and it's a private conversation. But then again, what do I know? I've been single for the past 3-4 years, so maybe I'm not the best candidate to tell you this stuff. DM do something okay. New situation is weird. All right. Jet back in. Thank you so much. Vibe. Using stream. I should be. I should still be live until midnight about, so. Don't worry, Toppings. You'll find that person. I promise. Well. Well, I've made a very decent ravine. What I'm gonna do right now, actually, is go to the bathroom because I need to pee. So I'll be right back. Okay. I am back. You ever have one of those, like, I think I've said this on stream before, but you ever have one of those pees where, like, you can, like, as you're relieving yourself, you can, like, physically feel your bladder deflating? Like, man, I was holding that in. All right. Next up, I gotta make the sea floor look like a sea floor. And so, mostly gravel, sand, and dirt. Large patches of each. All right. I'm gonna need some stuff. Do I have any sand? I got a little sand. Nope. You know, I always find it funny that people would ask me about relationship advice. Of all people, why me? Like I said, I haven't been in a relationship in almost 4 years. And the few relationships I have been in didn't exactly last long. I guess it's one of those things where I guide people to the thing that I can never have. Not that I'm complaining. I just find it funny, you know? And now that no one's talking in my chat, I become silent. Yeah. It really is filled with just irregularities. Good to know. Excuse me. Hmm. Yeah. we should probably head back. Oh boy. Well, I got about an hour left until I'm going to end the stream. So if you got anything you want to say now, I want to get it done soon. I want to tell the friend that I still like them, but I'm hesitant, and a lot is already going on right now, and I don't want to get it worse. I get it. I really do. Listen. Hey, Jelly. But anyway, listen. Ultimately, it's a roulette. Relationships are nothing more than just a giant roulette. You have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. You don't know what may happen. Your best bet is just to spin the wheel and hope for the best. But ultimately, and obviously, you don't want to make like things awkward or make things worse in the situation at hand. So my recommendation is to just leave it be for now and wait. If it turns out that, you know, this person does still have a thing for their ex, or they do end up going with Blue, or some other third thing, it's better to just wait. This is looking like a pretty decent seafloor. Though, all this talks about relationships does make you wonder about potential of my own. There are genuinely days where I worry that I might be alone forever. Just so hard to find someone, you know? Oh man, I'm getting rather tired. I was short of sort of bothering you about this. I just needed to vent a bit. No, you're good. I don't mind. If you need to vent about something, just vent to me. I really don't mind, honestly. 88.2k points. Nice. I will never run out. I'm getting tired. I guess. Oh, the blabbering I'm story so big really drained me. If you're wondering what that popping is, it's my shoulder. Any of the interesting story blue wrote, it was kind of cute. That's good. Sorry that I have so low energy. I just, yeah, I'm getting rather tired, and I spent a lot of that energy talking to the blue. It's late at night, yeah. That much is true. It's Easter for you? It's gonna be Easter in about 45 minutes for me. Furry and Candy Day. Two very pog things. Yeah, Easter really is kind of a furry holiday, isn't it? I've been wondering that too myself. Yeah, I hope it went well as well. And if worse comes to pass, then Blue knows that they can always come over to us and talk about it. All right. It just went offline. I mean, on Discord, they're still alive, so... Yeah, it sounds about right. I mean, one of my friends, Sydney, she's also playing Fortnite right now, so... Hello again. Yes, like I said, I typically plan on ending my streams on the weekend at around midnight my time, so I still got a little under 40 minutes. Yeah, since I live in the Midwest, I'm 1 hour behind you guys. When the dead of night comes, the Fortnite players rise. Basically. Let me be honest, I never really got into Fortnite. Never saw the hype. All right. I only have 2 more layers left. I don't like competitive games. I'm kind of chill with my Calm Minecraft and Slime Rancher. Fair enough. Not that I don't like any competitive games. I'm just not a big fan of shooters. I mean, I'll play stuff like Widget because that shit's just hilarious. But still. Hello? Someone posted... What's another word for midnight? Midnight. Mmm. Delicious. Midnight. The night, the goddess of life and death, comes to guide the souls that have departed us on to the next. Man. My eyes are drooping. I very well might, after the stream, just pass out because I am just feeling tired. Like, I typically try to go to bed at around like 3 in the morning, because that's typically when I get home. I like get home from work and then go straight to bed. But man, I'm tired. It'll be interesting being able to sleep in a little bit. You're not sleepy at all? Passed out at like 11:30 last night. Interesting. Yeah, I had something similar happen to me last night. It was like 5 in the morning and I was like, huh, I'm not tired. I wonder why. And now here I am, struggling to keep myself conscious for another 33 minutes. Let's just stretch our legs and relax a little. Being able to lay back and just enjoy the moment. Maybe I'll take a quick little. I got a gift sub to a stranger that I haven't gotten around to watching his streams yet. Just followed. Interesting. You know what I find funny? If every single person who is currently following me decided that they wanted to watch me all at once for like a couple of streams, I'd probably be Twitch partner by now. Wait, what's that? Oh, a lewd one. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, I mean, realistically, oh well. I mean, what's a follow? You'll get there eventually? I will. I know I will. Dude, I have 5 random people on my stream today, and I was shaking, not gonna lie. It's usually just my what? Line in IRL friends. Oh, yeah. No, I get it. It means you're growing. It's important. We should raid them when we end stream. Well, who knows? Maybe they're gonna be ending it soon. I don't know. Maybe. But if you want to, I'm not gonna say no. I mean, I normally just raid Mac because, you know, I like her and she's normally live, but still. Random people aren't fun. Last time random people were on Blue Stream, they were being really rude and transphobic. And that just comes with the territory, honestly. You're going to get people like that. You can't please everyone. So why bother? Just try and please the people that actually like what you do and who you are. Make the content that you want to make, and eventually your audience will find you. You know, Tubbings, I'm honestly surprised that your little sister didn't join us today. Oh. Mom set a bedtime thing again. I told my... They responded with lol. I don't know how to respond to that one. Said, I don't really care, we can be buddies. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Is that approval? Is that rejection? Even I'm a little lost on that. Blue, you're going to feel awkward regardless of the situation at hand. It's just what you gotta do. This is the kind of thing that you have to expect in relationships. The awkwardness will fade. Oh yeah, Blue. I was curious. Whatever happened to your one friend? Sam, was it? Whatever, like, I haven't seen them since the first time we met. Okay, fair. I just wanted to know because I haven't seen them in a while. Finally. On the last layer. And I can fill up the ravine with water. Then all you have to do is take down the walls. We're bringing the mood down. Well, no, you're fine. I really am just not paying attention. I'm prioritizing what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I want a girlfriend really bad, you know? Like, I like being by myself. I'm getting rather lonely, you know? Anyway. This random Jack probably isn't the place. No, you're good. I was just thinking aloud. You'll find a special someone eventually. IGBT. Being alone is fun, but it's nice to have someone to cuddle and watch Disney movies with. Yeah. Being alone for 4 years. Hell, I'm gonna be honest. Practically being alone all your life is kind of tiring after a while. I should an actual IRL relationship so I could cuddle. Like I said last stream, everyone just has to too blinded by your obvious hotness. They're too scared to even talk to you. They're intimidated. If only that was actually the case. Realistically, the biggest problem is just the fact that I'm not out there looking for someone. I mean, I've had 2 girlfriends in my entire life, and both of them ended after about 2 months. Which does suck. I'm not going to deny that. I wish they would have lasted longer. I wish I could have done better. I look back at their those relationships and just think, what could I have done? Aren't you around like 6'2"? Giving off 6'2" vibes. I'm 5'9". Not even close to 6'2". Girls who go for height aren't even good people. I mean, fair. I mean, honestly, like I always say this, it's like you are allowed to be as picky about the partner that you want to be, you know, with, but at the same time, you also have to be realistic about it. Basically taller than me. Oof. I'm 5.5, so I got scared by anyone who's 5 plus. Fair enough. Like, don't get me wrong, I definitely have a type, but I don't let that blind me to anyone else. I'm just gonna stay out of whatever it is you guys are talking about. Whoa. I don't know why, but I suddenly got like really dizzy. Sir, go to sleep. I got like 10 minutes. I'm good. It's not low blood pressure, I can tell you that. I've always had chronic high blood pressure. Ah. Why do I have 7 views now? I don't know. Why does gravel sound wet? That's a good question. Plan the ghost. Oh. Did I say plan the ghost? I'm sorry. Plant the ghost. No, what's up, Ghost? How are you? I hope you're doing all right. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Gravel, the best midnight snack. The only midnight snack. Unless you're a coward. We don't have any cowards in the chat, do we? I had 10 viewers today and I'm a vomit. Honestly, it's more than what I normally get. Best snack, it's crunchy. It's not just crunchy, it's crunchy. All right. What I need is a bucket. But there's more. A water bucket. This is a bucket. Dear God, there's more. No. You know, how would you guys feel if you woke up one day and you found out that gravel is just like gray colored pop rocks? Only in our hearts. Only in our hearts. All right. Let's do this. The government is lying to you if you think it's not. Has the government been lying to me this whole time? Should have known better. It's not. I know for a fact sounds like if you shake your head really fast though. What the hell? I'll get the right brand of gravel. You're right. Clearly, I am getting the wrong type of gravel. What if you started at the top? That way the water would flow down. Yeah, but then it wouldn't fill in properly. If you start at the bottom, then you can fill it up properly, and so that there's actually water at the bottom. Why must this keep happening? There we go. All right. I have a long way to go. My goodness. It's gonna be a while till I finish filling this up. I'ma just put a thing. Guide to line shoe. All right. Yeah, Ghost, if you're still there, you did kind of join in at a pretty bad time since I was planning on ending it soon. Let's get this last layer going, and then... Oh god, damn it. Why does this always happen? Okay. Damn it. Did I get? I got cat. Not what I wanted.
Red to go.
Thank you so much for the follow, Plant the Ghost. I really do appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Ah. You know, Ghost, if you're still there, if I can ask you one simple question. I know that you're kind of lurking, but I'm just kind of curious where you found me. There we go. I guess Ghost doesn't want to respond. No big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was browsing the Minecraft tab and was going through some different streams. Okay, fair. Yeah. FYI, Blue, it's just proper etiquette inside of when it comes to streaming. Don't harass the lurkers. If they want to stay silent, that's their prerogative. You know? Who are we to judge? mean, you didn't know. It's just that's one of the things that I learned pretty early on is that you don't try and bother the lurkers. Some people really just don't want to be in the spotlight. They just want to like be in the background watching. I'm not like reprimanding you or anything like that. Like, obviously there was no harm done. Not like ridiculing you, wagging my finger like no no no. It was whatever. All right. Well, it is currently 12:07 for me. So, I think that's going to be it for today. Fabulous graphics, absolutely. Anyway. All right, so let's see this line chew fellow. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow with some Genshin, so hope you guys do come by for that. Thank you to Plant the Ghost for the follow. And in the meantime, keep being awesome. See ya.